Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Kop Abroad. I'm CJ, and this is your match reaction. Before we get into anything, guys, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button right down here. Make sure you guys get in the comments and let me know what you thought of the game. But let's go ahead and get it started because it's early here, and I told you I was not going to be happy waking up this early if I had to watch a dismal performance. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Liverpool won, Chelsea won. My goodness. It is so funny because in my match preview, I had said they always play it tight 0-0, 1-1. But they're usually good games, pretty entertaining. But this was another appalling performance. No attacking power on either side. I know it's 1-1, but realistically, just nothing. And that's why the title of this video is Brought Water Guns to a Shootout, because I wanted a shootout. I wanted it to be chances. I wanted it to be somewhat attacking, and man, that was anything but attacking. Yeah, so water guns. Well, there's no guns on either team. No big guns. Nobody showed up. It was just water guns. Just so nonsense, man. But anyways, guys, let's get into the game. We actually started pretty quick. The guy who I have to take my hat off to for this one, Gravenberch, scores 6th minute, top of the box. I've been saying I don't want him shooting the ball, and of course, what does he do? He shoots the ball, scores. So I'll eat my words on that one. Great goal. Started with Ingamo on the left. I think he drew like 2-3 players, was able to get it to Gravenberch. It was a lovely little touch into his path and then just hit it so hard, curled it. Jorgensen, I think, got a fingertip on it, but it was hit so hard that he wasn't going to stop it. So I'm like, okay, here we go. In 10 minutes, in less than 10 minutes, we got one. So let's get it going. Not too long after that, free kick from Soboslai into VVD, and it's one of those ones where it's like harder to miss from how close he was than to actually score it. But to his credit, he's got 33 goals, I believe, for the club, and 30 of them are headers. He doesn't really score with his feet. It is a tough technique, half volley. I don't know if it actually bounced right before it got to him or if he took it on the full volley, but it would have been tough for even a striker to put that in, but it was close. And then after that, so I'm thinking, okay, here we go. But it was realistically after that, Chelsea just took control of the midfield, took control at the back, took control up front. And I say there's no attacking power, but they were attacking us. It just was with nothing. But they kept putting balls into Cucurella, and he kept getting in behind on that left side behind Jones and Konate. And forced one good save out of Marma and just a couple half opportunities with balls in the box and things like that. Again, nothing, but it was just they were in control. They were the one doing that. And then their breakthrough came in the 35th minute off of a free kick on the right side. Fernandez is just playing a ball in, and it looks like Colwell's going to get on it, but he completely whiffs it, but it keeps Marma just stuck in his spot, goes in far post. So Enzo Fernandez got credited with the goal because nobody touched it, no offsides, nothing like that. So we go into halftime 1-1. Things were not looking good. It was just poor, man. And my thing too is I just don't know if Slot has the cojones or the balls to make changes at halftime, dude. Sometimes you got to be ruthless and bring people off that are not performing and get people on and just change things up. Dude, it was not working. But out of half, sticks with the same team. They end up getting a goal, I think maybe 10 minutes out of half. But it's deemed that it gets put into Cucurella, crosses it, bounces out, Cole Palmer finishes it, but offsides, just barely, luckily, because Frimpong fell asleep, was at right back for some reason, fell asleep, just allowed Cucurella to run off of him, but was just a little bit offside. But we controlled a little bit better, I'll say, in the second half. But I mean, you couldn't do much worse than the first half. But then we created an opportunity. Ball gets played in to Gakpo, who didn't have a touch basically the entire first half. I think maybe he had one or something crazy. I'm not sure, but wasn't really in the game. Cross comes into him. He heads it back across. Curtis Jones heads it in. I'm thinking it's 2-1. Offside flag is up. You can see Gakpo is offside, steps offside. So two teams both disallowed goals. And yeah, and outside of a VVD crossbar off of a corner header, there was not too much else to talk about. A couple penalty shots that weren't penalties, anything like that. But yeah, just overall not good. Game finishes 1-1. And yeah, so that's going to bring me to my good and bad player. And this one's going to be different. So we're going to start with my bad player. Right over here. We're going to go with Frimpong. I know, and I like Frimpong. I like him as a player, but dude, on the right wing, he just doesn't offer anything. He's a speed merchant, pace merchant, tries to get in behind, can't cross the ball. But my issue with him is like he's not gonna beat somebody and then drive it and shoot it, right? He's gonna push it to the byline and then cross it. But who do we have in the box? We have Gakpo that he's going to be aiming for. So it's like, why are you starting Frimpong at right wing when you're starting Gakpo through the center, who isn't a true, target for in the air? Like that's why this stuff some of it just doesn't make any sense, like who he plays and why he plays. And then the fact that he made it 90 minutes is even more absurd because he's just not having a good game. And it's probably not Frimpong's fault. It's just the way he's being utilized. He's been asked to play right wing, which I don't think he's a right winger. He's not really a right back. He's more of like a hybrid, right wing back, get up and down, but he needs somebody in front of him that he can play the ball to. But yeah, I mean, it was just poor, and so that's why at halftime, I'm thinking, dude, you got to get Frimpong off, bring on Chiesa. Start Chiesa on the right, bro. He's a forward. At least he'll be willing to try and take people on and then get on the inside and shoot or something. Or a youngster, Will Wright, run two strikers up top. I don't know. Do something different. Have some trust in other players, bro. It's killing me. And so that's why I'm not going to do a good player. And I'm going to go another bad one. And it's Arne freaking Slot, dude. I'm done. I would have given him a 0. But guess what? He was on the touchline. So he gets a 1 for just showing up. But that's it, bro. I'm done. Like, legitimately, I'm Slot out now. I can't watch this, bro. Like, watching today, we just don't know what we're doing. There's no patterns of play. The players look disinterested, and the fans are just not happy. He's subbing off Rio when it's tied 1-1, and Rio's been one of our better players, taking people on and doing all that, and you take him off? Like, why? Make it make sense. Why are you taking Rio off? Again, you could have taken Frimpong off and moved Gakpo or Rio to the right, and then Isak to the center and Gakpo on the left. Then at least you have 3 forwards playing. I'm done, man. I'm just done. It's just not good enough. The play's not good enough. The style's not good enough. What he says isn't good enough. His in-game management isn't good enough. His substitutions aren't good enough. His personnel picking is not good enough. His lack of trust in players is for everyone to see. The youngsters, give Neoni some more minutes, dude. What are you doing? Give Rio more minutes. Give Chiesa some actual minutes. And people are going to be like, well, Chiesa's not playing well. Dude, what do you expect from him? He gets 3 minutes a week, if even that. Like, bro, give me a break. I'm ranting. But so those are my 2 bad. I do have a good, however, but it's not a player. It's actually going to just be the Anfield crowd. Why? Because they let it be known that he made the wrong decisions. Them actually booing when Rio is coming off. I hope Rio didn't think they were booing him, but booing when the substitution for Rio comes off, booing at halftime, booing and being antsy in the stadium, making it known that this is not good enough, booing at full time, and just showing out their frustration and what needs to happen, because that's how it's going to change. There's a dark cloud right now over that entire stadium every week, and it's because of him. So if the owners can't see it, if the board can't see it, if they can't make a decision that this is just so toxic, that there is a dark cloud, and the dark cloud will hang into next season. My whole thing is if you keep him into next season, also, every time things aren't going well, this is going to happen. It's that toxic to where no matter what he does, everybody's going to be on edge about it. He could win his first 3 and then lose a game, and people are going to just lose it as soon as he loses the game. And next season, we're still going to be in transition. We're going to have players coming in, players going out. We're still growing. We're evolving out of the Klopp into the next era. So we're still in evolutionary stages, and there's going to be growing pains. And the last thing you need is a dark cloud of something else going on while you're trying to figure out this next evolution. So I just think part ways mutually even. You know what? We'll give him the last couple games, but then at the end of the season, he should just come out and say, you know what? I'm just going to step away. It doesn't have to be anything crazy like a firing or anything like that, but let's just accept that it's not working. There's a dark cloud. The crowd's not happy. The fans aren't happy. We're not happy. So it's time, unfortunately. Thank you, Slot, so much for the Premier League. I will never forget it. Great season last season. Did a really amazing job in keeping the ship tidy from Klopp to you, and then but now it's time, and we got to move forward. And so yeah, so that is my rant on all of that, guys. Like I said, I'm not happy. Was not the shootout I wanted. Just water guns spraying each other, giggling, just nothing. There was nothing in that game. I woke up at 5:30 for that crap. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Also, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to start doing some live stuff. I got some things in the works right now with some other creators. So be on the lookout for that. So that's why you guys need to hit that like and subscribe so you're not missing out on that. But more will be coming out here in the near future with all that, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go outside again, touch grass, because I just can't do this and it's too early for this. So you guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next time.